Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicki here, on the road with the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is Monday, the 13th. Is it? I just almost got touched by a little bird. Oh dear. Of May 2024. It's a Monday, and the moon is in Leo. The moon shifted into Leo at around 6:37 a.m. on the east coast of the U.S. So as we stand here, the moon is in Leo, self-expressive Leo. We had an early morning conjunction of the sun and Uranus. The sun is illumination, Uranus is awakening. And very often, this happens every year. And it's always going to happen in the sign that Uranus is habitating. Is that a word? And Uranus, of course, is in Taurus. Uranus hasn't been in Taurus since, I believe, 2018. Uranus spends Uranus spends 7 years in a sign. And Uranus sort of takes that sign, throws it up in the air, and then we're left with what we see in front of us, and now what do we need to work with? Uranus is an energy of awakening, but it's also a disruptive energy. So it disrupts the status quo, and of course Taurus is an energy of the status quo. Taurus likes stability, and we will not have stability when Uranus is in Taurus. And it's good because it breaks us out of old, very, very fixed patterns and fixed values. So what Uranus is doing is it's coming in and it's blowing up what we thought we knew and what we thought we knew was important. Uranus will eventually go into Gemini, where it's perhaps more mentally stimulating. It's less of a physical experience, I think. And that has its own, challenges. We're going to be definitely seeing some more mental instability being expressed in a way to, again, break our minds out of certain things. But as we stand here, we have the sun and Uranus making a conjunction. It's happening at 24 degrees of Taurus, and the Sabian symbol for 24 degrees of Taurus is an Indian riding on a horse with human scalps coming from the saddle, like hanging off the saddle. And the idea of it is that that when we think our lives are in danger, the things that we do. It's interesting that this degree also happens to be the degree of the sun of Israel, the S-U-N, not S-O-N, the S-U-N of the state of Israel, which was founded back in, I think, 1948, or was it 49? I think 48. And so we can definitely see that is a focus at this time. What the Sun Uranus helps us to do is wake us up. Wake up before you go. Anyway, and we are having a mass awakening, I think, and a lot of disruption. And so it can be overwhelming. But we have to remember, and I shouldn't say but builds walls and builds bridges. It can be overwhelming, and it's also enlightening. And, Taurus is an energy of survival, and we need to come to terms with both what we need to do for our own survival, what we need to do for the Earth's survival, Taurus, and why people do what they do when they feel threatened, whether it be a place like Israel or, the other side of that, right? I mean, this world is the world. We're on this world, and we're in this world, and it's for all of us. It's not just for a certain group that, gets it, everything, and the other ones don't get anything. I mean, and I'm just talking in general about, sort of how the haves and the have-nots. That's what we want to bring up here. The haves and the have-nots. Those who have money, those who don't. Those who have land, those who don't. Those who have houses, those who don't. If you're a young person right now in America, it's nearly impossible to afford a house. If you're an old person in America, you don't want to let go of your house because it's your only asset, really. And then you get sick, and then they send you off to a corporate, thing, and you have to, these reverse mortgages and all this other stuff, taking the houses out of the families and putting them in for the care of the person who owns the house. It's that transfer of wealth from the middle to the ups, and that all is going to change as well too. So it's not bad news. All right, I'm going to get off this because you want to know about astrology, but I'm just pointing out some of the things that are coming to mind with this Uranus Sun conjunction. We also have a sextile between Venus, the ruler of Taurus, which is in Taurus, with Saturn in Pisces, and this is opening the lines of communication about these issues, and probably why I'm talking about it. Saturn deals with the aged, Venus deals with resources, and so now maybe it's time to talk about how we can better utilize our resources, share our resources, and come to a better sense so that the people whose resources they are have more of an idea of how best to serve themselves and serve their community. All right, so that's what's going on. So so in a way, an inspiring day, a day where we can really come to terms with new ways of thinking about things. And it's important to listen to, what people are saying and what they're talking about, but without jumping down their throats or jumping to conclusions, right? So I think that's important as well. We'll see how that goes. We're still working on that, right? All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe if you're not already. I still want to get that video out I talked about, but that I won't be able to do that till I get back home to Massachusetts. So about the whole Israel thing, and just the astrology of that. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Namaste.